Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a different video because today I have a special guest with me who I'm going to be having a small chat with. We're going to be having some question tag video. I'm going to be asking her a few questions and see how much she knows me. So I'm going to introduce to everyone my mom.
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining this video today.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure.
Have you appeared on my channel before?
I think I did a voiceover for one. Was it makeup?
Oh yeah,
something like that.
That was quite a while ago.
That's quite a while.
Okay, so these are just going to be fun questions.
Okay.
And I guess it's going to reveal a little bit about myself, but from your perspective. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna have like 50 questions here, but I don't know if I'm gonna
50.
Yeah, they should be really quick questions.
Wow.
Quick answers, I think.
That's serious. I'm on a hot seat. Hot one.
We can bring some ice. The first one is, when I was little, what did you think I was going to be when I grew up?
Good question. When you were little, you were kind of a little bit reserved. That was maybe under 5, like a little bit reserved. You normally choose or pick your friend, even as little as you were then. Then later, under 10, when you were under 10, you started doing some things that is so unusual for someone of your age. You could dismantle the VHS player, which even as adults, I didn't know how to do it. I remember there was a time we were playing that VHS and it was blurring.
Yeah.
The pictures were not showing. And you just removed the cover and you use this spirit, they call it. You use it and cotton wool. And you just clean everything. And everything became clear. I was like, what? How did you do that at this age? Because we've never done something like that you saw us doing something like that. But I just, the talent inbuilt. So I was thinking, this girl is going to be either mechanical engineer or electrical engineer. Yeah. I think at that age, I already had some thought because of what you were doing to be, to tilt towards that.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know, just always felt like I could fix, or if I could look inside, maybe I could fix it. and things like electronics, a lot of them had screws.
Yes. I didn't even know how you knew there were screws and everything. I just saw you sat down close to the television, close to the video player, and I saw you open it. I was like, okay. Because naturally, if something like that, you just shout on the baby or the girl, and what are you doing? But I just let it be. Yeah. And we saw you, and you did it. I was like, okay, we have electrical engineer.
And I've gotten electric shocks a number of times from doing things like that.
Did you? But you never complained.
No, you just pull your hand
Whoa, you never complained.
Do you think I have more of your good qualities or your bad qualities?
Oh my God. I think you have more of my good quality.
Okay.
Yeah, more of my good quality. Just like what I said, I have friends, but I don't have best friends. Okay? I smile with everybody, I welcome everybody, but I'm very picky, or I try to choose my friends wisely. It's not everybody that when you say friend, you know what I mean, friend. Yeah. And I know that sometimes you just want to be, do you understand, maybe from experiences or something like that. And the good one that I can say is putting your hands in so many things. Yeah, like me, I could do a little bit of tailoring. I could do a little bit of, not a little bit, I could make hair, or plait hair, do everything with the hair, which you do too. and
Yeah.
fashionable.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, fashion. You know, when I knew you were fashionable, or you are fashionable, is when you went to Xenia. The few months, I think, you were not wearing uniform. I think there was time before the uniform was being supplied, and you were the combination that I was telling your dad that this girl, wow, the way you were combining the top, the skirt, and everything. Every day I was like, oh, this is awesome.
I
This
don't
is
even
awesome.
remember that. But
Yeah, and you're always out there to help. Yeah, you're always out there to help, which is a good quality. I think I'm
okay.
yeah,
Pick up yourself.
yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one. What's the funniest thing that I ever said or did as a kid?
Whoa,
Anything?
plenty.
Okay.
In fact, my senior brother knows this. I won't forget it, but my senior brother just brought it some it was a month ago, last year or so. I remember each time you were given an assignment, when you are told to do mathematics, arithmetics,
Yeah.
that is when Canon will know that there are mosquitoes around. What she normally say, Mokuto is biting me, Mokuto. It is when it's time to do assignment that she knows there are mosquitoes in the house.
Yeah.
So that is just an excuse not to do the assignment. That is what there is the particular song. I will say.
Okay. All right.
There is a particular song that she normally sing when she was here. Tati Oto, I am a little girl.
Who was the first person that you told when you were pregnant with me?
A big one. Well, naturally, I have to tell the owner of the pregnancy,
Okay, so
which is my husband.
okay.
I had to write to him. I was in Lagos. He got a job in Jos as a lecturer at Uni Jos. So immediately I discovered that I'm pregnant. I was pregnant. I wrote. Then there was no telephone, so I had to send it by what we can say FedEx, but it was called EMS then. And I think it took some time before it got to him. Then after him was my stepmother, the very close one. I have so many, about 4 stepmothers, but the best of the best. Yeah, and because we are very close, I told her. Then I was supposed to tell my senior brother, but that my senior brother is strict. I'm very strict, so I was afraid I couldn't tell him. So I think after my stepmother, I asked my stepmother to tell my father.
Okay.
So when my father got to know, he was very happy. I was like, these people, one is extremely happy. Extremely was very happy. So I remember it was on my graduation ceremony night party. My brother did a party for me after graduation. So it was at that place that I hinted him. He was a little bit upset, but he said, what is the next thing? You are graduated, you did well. Why not? Why not? You know the person is here. And that was how everybody was happy. My husband told me that he was in lecture room lecturing students when he received the letter, and he just went and he had to sign for it or something like that. And when he opened, he said he was happy. He was so happy. And when he told his mom, the mom was super happy. So it was everybody was happy. Everybody was happy. Okay. So it was a thing of joy.
So did I look more? I guess I know this answer. Did I look more like you or like Dad when I was a baby?
You look more like Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have peculiar look in their family, the father's side, and they have peculiar look the neck. Okay, it has rings. It's fashionable. It's something of beauty.
Yeah.
So and you look like his senior brother, more like his senior brother, so much. like a senior brother.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the most annoying thing that I did as a baby? Was there any?
Could I say most annoying? Well, if you have, as the first child, I wouldn't say most annoying. That was annoying. I could say you were very clingy. Is it clingy? Yeah. Because anywhere I step into, you must be there.
Okay.
Anywhere I sit down, you must be there. If I'm having my shower, you must be there. So because even before the campaign for is it total breastfeeding? There is a way they normally target then, I don't know. I breastfed you for quite a long time. I think that was the clinging it came from, yeah. But it was okay. Okay. And being the first child anyway.
Yeah.
That was okay. That was not annoying at all.
How did you choose my middle name?
Oyinlola. Oyinlola was after my paternal grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay. I love the name. See, the names that we normally pick, my husband and myself, that we pick for our children, we want the name that when we call it, it has meaning. And when I say meaning, it's like prophetic. Like your name, Oluwakemi. I remember when you were born, and I had to go to the east from Jos. I had to go to Owerri, and there was a little problem, I think, on the bus or so, on the vehicle that I traveled on. And I kept saying, Oluwakemi, you just have to do something. I was telling God, calling your name, that I think, no, you were not, I was pregnant. And I think I fell into early labor. And nobody was inside the bus. I was the only one. You know, they have to park in the garage and wait for other passengers. I was the only. It was terrible. I was the only one. The labor was. It was too much. And because we knew the name before you were born, we've chosen. And I was telling God that it is Oluwakemi that is in my stomach. God, you have to pamper me. God, you have to pamper, because that is the meaning. Yeah. You have to pamper me, God. And all of a sudden, I just had the peace, and everything became normal.
Still.
So it's always, we give names that when we say it, it will glorify the name of God. Okay. And when you say it to yourself, it will have meaning.
So before you got pregnant, what did you think your first child would be, a boy or girl? Or what do you
Definitely,
want
yeah.
You personally?
Me personally, was there any preference? I don't remember I had any preference. Okay. No.
Did you ever drop me as a baby?
Drop you? No. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That you slipped off my
maybe
height.
fell off the bed or off the chair or something.
No.
Okay. Did you ever lose me at anywhere, like in the super shop or something?
Never. Superstore?
No, not superstore. Anywhere else. There's one I remember.
Have I? Where was that?
It was church. So it was.
And when
yeah.
Oh, right, Joba.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I had to be announced. Who owns this child?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right, because of the crowd.
The crowd, yeah. I think I remember I was waiting. Usually, I think you told me not to go with anyone. Somehow, an older child came and she picked me up. You know, I think I was really young then, so I couldn't really stand up for myself. I don't know how she took me. I don't remember where she dropped me. Somehow I was just lost. And I remember one of the ushers outside was holding my hand up saying, who owns this child? And I guess just by God's divine direction, you were in that queue. Yeah. Because there was lots of queues, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you and Daddy just happened to be on that
queue. Yeah.
Just grabbed me. Yeah. Was there a song that I used to listen to a lot, or used to sing a lot when I was younger?
Domwe. Yeah, you like Yes, Domwe, yeah. Oh, now, what is the name of this second person so popular?
Ron.
No, it's Wrong cannoli. Even the tune
Okay.
that you would do and the attitude of worship.
Attitude of
Attitude, where is
worship.
attitude of worship? And sometimes we have someone that I can call a family friend, their daughter, Shola Shunola. So both of you, I say, okay, these are pastors to be.
Yeah. What age of mine did you hate experiencing the most? Maybe there's an age that was the toughest, or
For me,
yeah.
I think not teenage year. No, you were not. You were doing very well. Teenage is 13 to 19. You entered university at what age?
19.
At 19. And you were good. You were good. Because I remember your teens years. That was when I was going to school. I went back to school, and you were the one taking care of the junior ones. I remember you taking care of Toby, and you got a moment to come back from school. I just jump out and go for lectures.
Right.
So there was no issue at all. I should say even when after your university. Not that it was tough, but I think that is the time you don't really. You are like, you want to be totally independent. You are independent, but it's like you are still living with your parents. There are maybe some things that you really want to do. When you were at the university in the UK, you were not living with us anyway. You were living school, hostel, and it was good. Just you come in and you go, you pack all my food. You will pack everything packable.
Yeah.
And go. So those years were okay, but I believe why it was a little bit tough when we moved in here was we were not really getting what you expected. Okay, it was like moving you from UK. How do I put it now? Not, I won't say forcefully, but you didn't really want to come. But you just have to obey your parents. That was, I bet it was a little bit tough, because I remember most of the time when we were going to church, I would like to pick your clothes for you, and you're like, why should I? Do you understand? So it was a little bit of stress that time.
Because I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I think, because obviously for the last how many years I've been dressing.
Exactly.
Like I didn't ever have to show anyone what I'm wearing.
Yes. But I was like, okay, you're just coming from UK and before you even graduate, anytime you come on holiday, because you are used to wearing your simple thing, your jeans, and so I'm like, this is church and this is Sunday. Let's just dress. I think it was a little bit somehow to you, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't something that you expected. And by the time you came finally after your graduation, that you came to Canada, things were not really the way you wanted them to be. And I believe that was not really good thing. The relationship was a little bit somehow, but because I'm your mom, you just have to, somehow. I remember one time you wanted to pierce your nose.
I did.
You wanted to. No, you wanted to. Is it your ears? You wanted to make extra piercing also. And I said, by having 4 earrings on your ears at the same time won't make you prettier than you are beautiful. That you're just beautiful with what? Because I'm like, why do you have to do extra? And more so, I've seen a sister and an older sister. I mean, family friend, but we became families. She tried to do something like that, and she had this unusual growth at the back. It was very bad. So since then, I've been so scared about you just piercing yours, because there's something is hard enough, and you are trying. That is what I think.
Right.
Maybe it was a mistake that the person made, but it was a bad situation.
Yeah.
It was very bad.
Okay, so what age do you feel like we were closest? Is it when I was a baby?
When we were baby,
Okay.
we were very close.
Okay, then.
Very close. I know you always run to me. We're very close.
So, what's the worst part and what's the best part about being my mother?
The worst part?
Yes.
Can a mother have a worst part of being a mother?